This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to another video. In this one we're going to take a look at my various attempts of using Deathstroke in league raids. Some of them are going to be my ideas, some of them are going to be your ideas, and lots of us not very great ideas, but I tried them anyway. So first up we're going to fight Scarecrow. Look, what you need to know about this Deathstroke. 3 stars, no gears, and a level 12 special 2. We're going to have entropy against Scarecrow so that we survive the super move, because there's no other way except for region matrix, but I think the entropy is going to be more universal and maybe help us out with our mistakes. There we go, this super move is out of the way, using a special 2 in there. Also, we could have used the Sword of Salvation to constantly reduce his power, and that would have been another way to avoid the super move and maybe do special 2s more often ourselves, but I don't know, maybe we'll try that next time. Another special 2 in there. Keep in mind, in this fight, one mistake and I'm done for. He can even kill me with basic attacks at this point, even though I have entropy. This Deathstroke is not gonna live long. They are combo interrupting into another special 2. Blocking that again, combo interrupting. Into another special 2. And actually not another special 2, a death over there. I messed up. Yeah, that was the fight against Scarecrow. I'm sorry, that's the best we could do, and we did 11 million. But yeah, now getting into something that you guys requested. Yo, Sigvald, why don't you use Deathstroke with Kinflan Sakuman? It would be such a great idea. A lot of health percentage damage. No. Doesn't work that way, because look, I use this team anyway. Because you guys wanted me to. But the thing is, they both deal percentage damage of the enemy's current health. So if you have 2 characters that are going to deal percentage damage of the enemy's current health, they're going to keep reducing the enemy's current health, and they're going to keep hindering each other's percentage damage out of the current health, because the current health gets lower. But nevertheless, we're going to give this one a try. We have Sword of Salvation, Kinflan Sakuman to generate some power for us, because the cycle that we're going for, let's just say Dr. Fate is not gonna be enough to cover it. And we have the Sword of Sin on him to inflict some burning effects so that Kinflan Sakuman can deal some damage. Sword of Salvation is not the best thing for damage when it comes to league raids, so don't expect much damage from King, but the burning will help out with the defense reduction a bit. Again, we're mainly focusing on the percentage damages here. Special 3. You can see that it's already far below the 3 million threshold, because of the constant percentage damage that this guy took. King would still reach 3 million even though he got all of his out of the way, because he deals 10% damage. My Deathstroke deals a little bit below 3% damage. So having King there is actually a little bit counterproductive for him, though it's a nice combo, I'll say that. It's kind of a nice cycling in between them. I'll give it that. But yeah, their Deathstroke dies because I failed the Ghost Tap, and he obviously gets interrupted by basic attacks on the tag-in, so that sucks. And with Deathstroke death, we're going to also lose the Sword of Sin, that getting growth all the way back to 75% defense, and that leaving our Kinflan Sakuman with a Sword of Salvation. That is not the best thing for damage in league raids. So yeah, overall, don't worry though, we'll have one more fight with this pip specifically, this team specifically against growth, and it will go a little bit better. We'll stay tuned for that. But yeah, King just did his best to deal some damage during the rest of the fight over here. So yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate early death there for Deathstroke. And the damage, look, Kinflan Sakuman can do more than that solo, let's be real here. Now, attempt number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for the same setup. Because, I mean, it worked until we died, so that works. A little bit of a rough start here, with this dude blocking my tag-in. Special 2 in there to get him out of the way. Rod is in there, engaging a combo on him. Go step into a Deathstroke tag-in. And yeah, if we wanted to be like extra safe, we could put entropy on Deathstroke, but then again, King wouldn't deal any damage, except for his percentage damages because of this dude's armor, but I guess we could try that at some point. It's just so much to make this team work specifically, because you need to reduce the defense, you need a lot of power generation. You need a lot of things here. So yeah, you could have put classic Superman, but that takes a lot of the time of the fight and you lose Dr. Fate. A special 3 in there. Engage that combo into a Deathstroke tag-in. Special 2. Blocking that and tanking from a block, and I messed up because I didn't wait long enough over there. So yeah, my bad. My bad, definitely my bad. Deathstroke back in there. At this point, he's yet again the only one dealing percentage damage. Still, a 2.5 mil, that's not bad. And again, messed up 2 times in a row, Sigval, come on. It's okay, we'll not mess up. Not immediately, at least. Deathstroke back in there into a special 2. Blocking and doing a tag in King. Special 3 in there. Re-engage that combo. Deathstroke back in. Special 2 from him. I mean, ideally we want to tag them in and out as soon as possible to keep that burning effect up because it stacks, but I only have a level 3 Sword of Sin, so keeping that stack will be a little bit of a hard job. That I'll fail here. But at this point, my main concern is Deathstroke surviving, because we didn't have the most pleasant experience with that so far. My main priority is that I do everything perfectly so this dude survives. Our special 3 of King. There we go. Deathstroke back in there. Still dealing percentage damages, might I add. 2 million, not terrible. Though, yet again, this percentage damage will shine mostly in, Soul Raids. Because here, I mean, instead of Banshee does more with her special 3 than 2.2 mil. So yeah, it's not gonna be that huge in League Raids, no matter what you do. And yeah, I messed up over there, because I pressed my special 2 delayed, and this dude with one special hits out both my Confluent Sakumen and my Deathstroke, so that was it for this fight. Is this a valid strategy in any way, shape or form, and does this get your Confluent Sakumen fights to a better state? Not really, at the very least not at the state that my Deathstroke is right now, and with the setup I'm currently using. If you guys can make this work, let me know, but it just overall seems very, very counterproductive to do this to me. But I did anyway because you guys asked me to, and you asked nicely, I think. I don't remember if you asked nicely or not. So yeah, a little bit of a bonus fight before we get into the last Deathstroke fight. I'm fighting the boss Dr. Fate here with Harbeck, Harley Quinn, and Raven, and I was doing this live and all the chat was like, Sigval, don't do this, you're stupid, this is a mistake and can't stun him. Who says we need to stun him? We just need to be very careful. So Dr. Fate here, and we got Raven with a Sword of Salvation for some power generation and some power steal. We got the Harley with All Blades. All Blades are not gonna be the best time for her, because we're gonna have a rough time tagging her in, let's just say that. And the All Blades are not gonna stay at very many stacks, but it's okay because the Raven stacks will be able to compensate for that. Raven back in there. Do another special 1. Backing off. Re-engage that combo. I am too afraid to tag in Harley randomly. I could. There were a lot of points where I could do that. But it's just this dude using special ones out of nowhere that scares me. Re-engage the combo into a full combo into a Ghost Step. Harley in there and the special 3. Bro, like, the special 3 of Harley does some decent amount of damage. Again, her basic attacks do far more than you, so you should do that in most scenarios, but we're doing the special 3 there to kind of extend our tag-in, so that we also can tag out in time. Raven back in there. And so far, almost half health in half of the duration of the fight. And that's great, because a lot of the time at the start was spent setting up. Most likely we should have used the special, the super move on Harbeck, Harley Quinn as well. But it's too late for that. Refresh the darkness. Block and tag Harley in from a combo. Harley back in there. Do a special 3. Backing off. Raven back in. Another special 1. Blocking that, re-engaging. Harley back in there. Do another special 3. Raven back in. Swipe down to do some power steal. Refresh the darkness. Harley back in there. Do another special 3. And yeah, we kinda got the super move in the face with Raven, and that's not great nor desirable. So this will turn this fight, which was a short one-shot, into a close one actually. But yeah, Harley back in there and using a special 2 just to extend the combo. I'm fully aware I can't stun. but I just was looking for a way to extend my combo. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to do this. Sorry for the slight cut in the recording there, I messed up a bit, but getting back to this, he's almost dead at this point. Raven will most likely kill him with basic attacks if Harley doesn't. But yeah, we'll just get Harley in there, and there we go, he's dead, 8 seconds left, not even close. Could have been a far better fight if I didn't, like, mess up and get my Raven messed up over there. But yeah, there we go, one shot of Dr. Fate. And now, for the last test, keep in mind, this guy's gearless. Like, Deathstroke is gearless, doesn't have any gear, doesn't have any talents. I mean, it's just the talents I got him with, I didn't bother trying to change them. So we're going to use over here the Raven Brainiac team that, as we know, can kind of make a legendary character one-shot Grodd. And I was just curious to what extent. To what extent is this valid? How much we can push this? If a gearless Deathstroke can one-shot Grodd with this team, boy. But I kinda doubt it, though we'll see. The thing is, we're going to have Beta Club on Deathstroke, and we're going to have Sword of Sin on Raven, and Sword of Salvation on Brainiac to power generate. We're going to try and go for some lethal stacks with Brainiac. And yeah, I know, this team is very counterintuitive and counterproductive. I just wanted to see how much damage we can get with this. Because we're wasting a lot of the fight stacking up the lethal with Brainiac, and because we're wasting that much time stacking up the lethal Brainiac, Deathstroke is most likely not gonna get to do all his special 2% damages throughout this fight. And this mainly counts on the Beta Club dot damage, and it's counterproductive. You shouldn't use this team. You shouldn't use this team in general. Just put Raven with something else and Brainiac with Manta. But I just want to see how far we can push this. We're not gonna rely necessarily even on his special 2s. He'll do some of those. He'll deal some damage with some of those. But we're going to mainly rely on him being a legendary character and getting buffed by Raven and Brainiac. Where we're at the 8 lethal stacks, and I think we're gonna leave it there because Brainiac is not doing well. And if it does, we'll lose all the passives. And that wouldn't be great. Let's just say it wouldn't be great. Yeah, Deathstroke in there, just 8 lethal stacks. And the special 2 does 2-point-something million damage. And the dot damage from the Beta Club is not very high, but that's to be expected. Because his attack value is nothing. He doesn't have any crit chance, he doesn't have any crit damage. The only thing he gets is the lethal attack chance and lethal attack damage and a little bit of attack from Brainiac. And while those are very strong bonuses and very important bonuses, they are not gonna be enough to push him over the edge and to make him kill Grodd. Not by a long shot. Not even the Darkness of Raven can help him here. Yeah, Deathstroke back in there into a special 2. I mean, if he was at this state from the start of the fight, of being buffed and we didn't have to waste any time for that, maybe, but nah. So yeah, with all being said, this was all the testing I've done with Deathstroke so far. Enjoyable character, too bad his gameplay is trash. Who designed this? Who? Just who? But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Dislike if you dislike, and maybe hit that bell button. And I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye! And yeah, we did some damage, but definitely a waste of characters here. In this fight specifically. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!
This is the future.